My lash is like giving me some trouble. Sorry guys, I'm afraid my lash was gonna come off like.
I'm Courtney Cason, and I'm a lover of all things beauty. I grew up in my mom's hair salon, and now I talk about beauty on national TV, and the internet, and the dinner table, really just about everywhere. In a world that can be a little dark, a little gloomy, and sometimes even a little ugly, I like to find beauty. Like many, I've really only seen Dallas from the airport window, waiting for my connecting flight. And when we think of Dallas culture and beauty, we tend to apply the same layover treatment. Big hair, belt buckles, buxom blonde bombshells. Got it. Let's move on. But instead of traveling through Dallas, I'm traveling into Dallas. I want to hear stories. I want to hear the story about the country girl who fell off her horse and got back on. Or the one about how a New York fashion girl fell hard in love with Dallas and never left. What makes a Texas beauty? Is it big lashes, perfect hair? Or is it the spirit of the South, inspiring 3 young musicians to forge a new frontier? Where do I start? Well, I thought if I'm in Texas, I should probably learn how to ride a horse. So I'm headed to a ranch just north of Dallas to meet a woman who's built an empire riding horses. A woman who's given everything to her sport, even after a horrific accident nearly took it all away.
That was, character building 101 was, Can you learn to walk again? Can you learn to trust an animal again?
You like this little red rocket she rides. Look at this pretty little girl. She's only 12 years old. And the greatest thing about it, not only is she a cowgirl, but she's an honor student. She's in a gifted program at school. I love that.
I'm glad you wore mud boots.
Fallon Taylor. Since she could ride a horse, she's been winning championships in barrel racing. A sport where the competitor rides her horse at 30+ miles an hour around barrels in a clover pattern. Think about that next time you put your sweater on backwards. Fallon has built a social media empire. Her flashy, flamboyant style has made her a rock star in the sport, and her positivity after facing a near-fatal accident have made her an online inspiration for millions.
Even though we do full glam every single day, just because that's just who we are, we come out here and really unwind and put on the mud boots and chill. It's really cool.
But this doesn't look unwound.
When I perform at the Cowboy Stadium or when I perform at the NRG Stadium in Houston, I do full tie-dye or fringe down to here.
Yeah.
So for me, t-shirt and jeans is pretty that's a day off. In the beginning, this was a sport where, women were basically like a clown act in between. So they weren't actually competitors. And if you look up old school cowgirls, they were just really into amazing looks that now are super trendy. You see all this boho chic or these tall crowned hats. That was all things that they did for the crowd.
What should you expect from a Texas beauty?
Hospitality. That's who we are. That's what we're known for. And don't steal our stuff because we'll shoot you. Okay, so this is the one I'm gonna ride. I'm the first world champion to ever rock a helmet and try to make it a thing because in the Western industry, it's all about cowboy hats. In here, we have an extra set of lashes, a lip gloss, a
Thank God.
phone, because girls got needs. Well, let's go get on a horse.
So when you had your accident, was anything off that day?
I was riding a horse that I had just had in for training, so it was not a horse that I raised, and the horse started to buck, and when he did, he broke all the bones on this side of my face from rearing into my face. Then he broke my collarbone, and then upon impact, I had 4 skull fractures.
In a way, it sounds like you were forced to reinvent yourself and rediscover yourself.
My go-to is that if you can't, you must. I had to find beauty from someplace else. And I found that through achievement. And I found that confidence through something that I never thought I'd be able to find before or again. I love lashes, I love contour, I love big hair, I love all of those things. But what I love more is being able to wake up and feel beautiful regardless of fitting into some sort of mold of what beautiful is.
All right, what happens if you have a big head?
Does it not fit?
No.
You are a little lady to have a big head.
Little lady, big head.
Try this on.
Okay.
Hang on.
So it's gonna fit?
No, I don't think so.
I have to go to large.
This is your big moment.
Hold my breath.
I'm gonna crown you barrel racer for the day. Ta-da-da!
All right.
Okay.
Come
Here
on,
we go.
Svedka. All right, so hand here.
Yes.
Hand
there.
here.
Oh, that was pretty elegant.
Was it really?
That was not too shabby.
Hold on, I have a cramp. Here in Texas, I love that you guys, in a way, are gritty and you're strong and you're doing it with like the most amazing lipstick.
Thank you. I just think that success and fulfillment are two very different things. I think it's very cool to break a nail, get dirty, really show people some inspiring, empowering things. I don't want to be one-dimensional, and I think that that's what the South is about, you know, embracing all cultures, embracing people from all types of backgrounds, and just showing them Texas hospitality. Here you go. I'm gonna let you lead your horse.
Okay.
There you go.
Hi. Thank you.
For a list of all of my beauty must-haves seen in this episode, search All Made Up on QVC.com. Tucked away in a little arts district of Dallas is a population that's quite different. No longhorns, no big hair, a lifestyle that seems alien to Dallas.
Let's get the hell out of here.
That's creepy. But for a group of musicians working tirelessly to leave a mark on Dallas culture, nothing is more Texas. These are the Outlaws, Midnight Opera.
I feel like being on stage is about facing fears.
Yeah.
And so once you get over the fear of being on stage at all, then you have to like find other ways of challenging yourself to be afraid and to like lean into that, because I think that's kind of how you connect with the people standing in front of you, is like, if you have the courage to be that vulnerable, then it might like transfer to them and make them feel like they could do whatever their version of that is.
Nicole Markson-Myers, Teddy Georgia Waggy, and Paul Alonso found each other while looking for their sound and, in a way, connected through their style. A big part of Midnight Opera's creative process is deciding on the look and theme of the next album. And chances are any outfit that you've seen them wear on stage, they probably made themselves.
What would you like to make?
Well, should we keep it simple, like a pillow, and I could just like that?
How about like a sash?
Okay. Wow. Glides.
So satisfying.
It's extremely satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you
like
learn how
that.
to do all of this? Did you just self-taught?
Yeah, a lot of YouTube.
The world looks to YouTube to like shape its future.
Yeah.
So I learned how to do makeup.
You can do makeup?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a lie. He taught me how to do makeup.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Do you wear makeup ever?
Sometimes we do for like stage stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Do like sort of it just depends on what we're doing with our outfits.
Yeah. You have a
Gothy
drag
makeup.
alter ego too.
Oh yeah, I do some drag too, so
Yeah.
it's like a little
Do you have a drag name?
Dana.
Dana.
Dana? She sounds awesome.
Yeah.
What's she like?
Like me. like me with makeup.
Sadly, Dana won't be joining us for drinks, but the band did take us to their favorite spot, the Texas State Theater. And yes, this is where Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested after assassinating JFK, but decades later, the notorious art house theater is playing funky little flicks you won't find anywhere else on the big screen. Seemingly perfect fit for midnight opera. We're doing a documentary about beauty, and we step off the plane and we're like, holy lips, lashes, hair extensions, oh my. And then we see you, and you're artsy, and you're different, and you stand out, yet all of you, I feel like in a way, want to come off as introverted, but yet we meet you and we talk to you, and you're full of life and creativity and tons of personality.
We're just doing this to make y'all feel at ease.
We're getting very comfortable. But how do you describe your style and your look for your band?
I don't know. I like to play pretend, creating something that is outside of my world. And yeah, having fun with clothes and looks and experimenting what persona do I want to be today?
Yeah. You have a, what is it, goth valley girl?
Sometimes. There are little characters that
What
we
does she do
invent.
on a Friday?
Goth Valley Girl, she puts on lipstick for hours.
Yeah, yeah.
There is something very prideful, even if you don't take ownership in the authentic, like, Texas identity. Like, I will always be from Texas, no matter where I go.
The Texas beauty and the sort of like cowboy culture that's around, you know. The way I dress is like opposite of that, so it's very contrasting. So sometimes, you know, you get looks and stares and you definitely don't feel good.
Yeah.
But you know, if you're a Texan, you're a Texan. Like, we all kind of have the same aesthetic. You don't live in Texas and not own cowboy boots, but mine are black, you know.
Of course they would be. For a list of all of my beauty must-haves seen in this episode, search All Made Up on QVC.com. Katie Rogers opened the Mermaid Salon only a few months ago. It offers a one-stop shop for all things beauty: nails, hair, spray tans, Botox, lip filler, manicures, pedicures. The list doesn't end. Anything you need to get pampered and add a little extra to your beauty routine. Originally from California, Katie moved to Dallas and pursued her cosmetology degree with dreams of opening her own salon. And she's been successful, earning upwards of $2,000 per appointment. She's even had customers get her face tattooed on their body for a discount. What does the Texas girl represent? Like, what does she look like? What is her look?
There's the super glam, like the lip injections, big hair. Like when we go to pool parties, nobody's wearing flip-flops in Dallas. Like we're all wearing wedges,
Yeah.
or heels, and like sparkly bikinis and stuff like that.
So let's talk about these Dallas pool parties. So this is like not a casual barbecue.
Oh no, you come dressed to the nines, honey.
So you don't go swimming in the bedazzled bathing suits.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, we have like our spray tans and
Yeah.
like our bedazzled. Our hair is done huge, and we just walk around the pool. We don't get in it.
Are you afraid that if you did get in it, would the spray tan like just dissipate throughout the pool?
Yes.
Yeah.
We would all come out looking like a different person. Who is she? Like, no. Right?
Is that my friend Katie? Okay, so being extra, what does that entail?
Extra than like the girls. There's like the extra girls, and we like to be extra, and you can be pretty and extra and still have a good heart. I'm very extra. I think just having everything a normal girl does times like 10.
10.
So
Double
normal
digits.
girls might wear like mascara. We will wear lash strips. Normal girls might like curl their hair. We will like put extensions in and tease it.
Going the extra
Going
mile.
the extra mile. Yeah.
Okay. Katie's certainly extra, and it shows with her salon, which mimics her style and attitude. Even if the mermaid thing isn't your vibe, it's impressive to see what she's accomplished in the short amount of time the salon's been open.
Okay, so does everybody have lip injections?
Yes.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that feels like so natural.
Is it like really natural? No.
Yeah, it's like really
You're, like,
natural.
really natural.
Wait, so how
No,
often do
right?
you have to get it done?
Every like 6 months.
Does it hurt?
Like a bitch.
Okay, so are you a Southern Belle or are you a mermaid?
I'm neither. I feel like I'm a Californian.
Okay, what?
My own creation.
Your own creation.
Yes.
Okay, so Dallas, Californian girl.
Yes.
What is she?
You're looking at her.
You're looking at her.
Yeah, just-
Lashes for days.
Hair for months.
Yeah.
Legs for years.
Yeah. I love that. Well, okay, so if you're a Californian,
Yes.
who's a Southern Belle?
Like Miss USA. Lots of hairspray, lots of teas to the gods.
Yeah.
Like perfect teeth, perfect posture. Like that's a Southern Belle.
Well, the last thing that I want to tell you, and you probably get this a lot, but I'm really proud of you.
Oh, meow.
I don't know you. We just like walked in here today, but I feel I could tell that when we walked in here, like you were super nervous and you're like, let me really quickly show you everything that I've done. And I think that people would walk in here and think that, I mean, you've been doing this for like 10 or 15 years, but I feel like you've created a place for people to come in and, you know, they may not be a size 2, they may not have any makeup on, but they can leave here like on the road to like who they want to look like and who they want to be, and that's really empowering. So thank you.
You're welcome. It was so nice to meet you, Courtney.
Yay! And thank you for letting me touch your lips.
It was my pleasure.
I've never done that, and I can't wait to say that you were my first. Do you want to go take boomerangs out front with your seashell?
I thought you were never gonna ask.
Okay, great.
Let's go take selfies.
That's what they're called?
Yeah, girl.
When you think of hotspots for fashion, I bet New York and Los Angeles are the first pins on the map. And for most of the fashion world, these are the only two places to be. But when veteran makeup artist Susan Posnick visited Dallas years ago, she never left.
I mean, I've been here over 35 years, which blows my mind. I was 22 when I came from New York, but I loved it. I loved walking into Lucas B&B and the women were in, blonde hair beehives and lots of blue eyeshadow. I mean, I'm this makeup artist who does fashion and beauty, and it was like so out of my world. But I learned to love it.
Like the confidence that every woman I see since I've been in Dallas, I mean, hair and makeup to the nines. And I mean, if you were just to take a snap photo of their life, it's perfection.
Women in Dallas are all about being pretty.
Thank you.
We are probably the most well manicured and maintained women in the world.
I would agree.
Yeah, and it's all about being noticed. We're brazen, we're bold, we're not afraid.
Yeah. I like that.
We're not afraid. When I came to Dallas, I think one of the things that I've noticed so much, it's like a wildcat city. You're a pioneer here. You can do anything and be anything here.
Yeah.
You really can. And being a female never made a difference at all. When you put makeup on and you look in the mirror and you feel better about how you look, you feel better inside. It works both ways. It's an inside-outside.
In the world of beauty trends, which now more than ever on Instagram are delivered like front page news,
2 seconds.
What's Dallas brought to the table? Like, what is so uniquely Dallas?
There's just a look about Dallas women.
Yeah.
There just is. Dallas is the only city that if it drops under 50 degrees and you walk to the grocery store, you're gonna see a woman in her workout clothes with a full-length mink coat on. Because that's Dallas.
Since 1886, Dallas has hosted the Texas State Fair. Millions of people come from all over to experience the best of what Dallas has to offer. I'm here for the rides, the games, the Southern hospitality, and the food. Oh my God, the food.
It's a glorious thing to be a Texas native because it's a lot of things that I've experienced since I've been here. Just being in Texas, it just makes me feel good.
How do you get your hair?
It has a mind of its own.
I love it.
It's crazy.
It's got so much body. Do you use hairspray? Do you use like a round brush?
I use a curling iron to calm it down, actually.
Calm it down.
You know, every girl loves to feel pretty, and like, so I just feel like doing my makeup just gives me that extra, you know, like, oh, I look good.
I like the way I look. I think I'm a beautiful black woman. Big back, beautiful black woman. See that?
When I landed in Dallas, I didn't know what to expect. But I guess like most of us, I thought it'd be big hair, cowboy hats, and belt buckles. What I found was much different. I realized that Texas beauty wasn't defined by the cowboy style, but by a pioneering spirit. The women I met spanned the beauty spectrum, and they all share that same renegade pulse from the beating heart of Texas. The common thread connecting the wildly different. From a beauty icon to the barrel racer, a mermaid goddess to a pack of rock stars, all bound by Texas roots.